In this session, I'll give a brief introduction and overview of jhana. In the next session, I'll discuss how, in practice, we go from very strong, deep stages of concentration to entering jhana. Jhana is described in the Pali texts by a standard formula, a standard definition. And 4 jhanas are given, and they're called the first, second, third, and fourth jhana. The wording, the details of the definition in the text is not important for our discussion here. We'll focus on a few key aspects and qualities that are important to enable us to enter jhana and progress through the various stages. We've talked about how, as concentration unfolds, the experiences associated with concentration are highly individual. They can vary tremendously from one person to another. This is also true in jhana. But there are a few qualities that are common for everyone in jhana. The first is that in jhana, the mind can no longer wander at all. The mindfulness is completely sustained and unbroken. When our concentration is very strong, but we're not yet in jhana, our minds may not wander much at all, perhaps only in the deeper stages, perhaps only for a moment or so, and then we're back. Or maybe there's just a slight impulse for the mind to start to wander, or a little bit of agitation and movement. Once we're in jhana, that's completely gone, and the mind will never wander away at all as long as we're in that meditative state. The second quality that's important is a sense of self-sustaining. Not only is the mindfulness completely unbroken, the mind unwavering, but it seems like it's happening on its own without any sense of us doing it. When concentration's very strong, even when we're not in jhana, we can see that not much effort is needed, that the momentum of the concentration is built so that, and that carries us, and there's not much we have to do to keep the practice going. Perhaps it's only a slight inclining the mind to connect with whatever our practice is. In jhana, that sense of having to do anything, even on subtle levels, is completely gone. It's totally effortless, self-sustaining. And the third quality is the clarity of mind has increased tremendously. Again, when concentration is very strong, we can see how much more aware we naturally are of very subtle aspects of experience. Once we've entered jhana, that clarity of awareness has become heightened to a whole new level that previously was inaccessible to us. And so these 3 aspects, the unbroken awareness, the self-sustaining or effortlessness, and the heightened clarity, are common hallmarks for everyone of jhana. Along with that, then, other experiences may be there, again, that vary greatly from one person to another. For some people, there may not be much else going on, just the sustained clarity of mind and a sense of calm and stillness. And for others, there can be very powerful lights and energies happening, or all other kind of blissful experiences, and they can be very dramatic and strong. So it varies greatly from one person to another. Some people become very caught up or engaged in these dramatic experiences if they happen. But ultimately, all of those drop away, especially when we get to the third and fourth jhanas. So we want to mostly stay attuned and interested in those 3 main qualities that will help us to attain jhana and then work through the progressive subtle stages of jhana.